Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the second episode of Bento. Last episode, our main character Sato, he realized that getting a half-priced bento is not as simple as running up to it, grabbing it real quick and paying for it and go home and eating it. No, no, no. There's a whole underground fight club society about this sort of thing, which he didn't know about at first, but now he has a bit of a better idea. He still has a long way to go before he becomes, a wolf that actually can get a half-price bento successfully. But, I think we're on the path to doing that, so let's see exactly how all that goes. And if Hana decides to become a wolf herself, or just kind of sits back and watches the fun, which seems to be more her style. But, we'll see. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Man, Hana's enjoying that. I mean, I would too, but... Yeah, having my back stepped on helped, I guess. They do look soft. Can you do me next? Preferably barefoot, but... Of course you are. I'm convinced somebody has a leg fetish. Yeah, we need to explain some stuff. You have what it takes to be a wolf boy? You didn't seem that prepared to me. I saw some real shaking there. Is it his turn now? Okay, that's not stepping. That's some semi-voluntary signing. So she already did hers, okay. I mean, when you make that kind of a compelling argument, and how am I supposed to say no? Yeah, only an idiot would ever do something like that. Well, that's good, because they're basically passed out. Did we ever have a choice? Well, things will be better now. You get to hang out with, man, those poses. You get to hang out with some nice girls like Sen and Hana, Seems fine to me. Sen is a little bit forceful, but she's a pretty cool girl deep down. Although compared to Ume, all girls in the show are great. God damn, she looks good in that. Look forward to her showing up. Because she is the kind of childhood friend that anyone would want. Just amazing they don't get, like, kicked out for this, or arrested. I guess just all supermarket owners are just cool with it, turn a blind eye to it. And so do the other customers. I don't know. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot of suspension of disbelief to believe this whole system could even work. Luckily, I'm pretty good at that. Look at all those people who aren't wolves just doing their normal shopping. They have no idea about the world that we're in. Western territory. Pokemart. What about Pokemart? Yeah, trial by fire, you got this. True. Yeah. Gotta respect the rules. Otherwise, you're like a pig. Now, right on cue, they just did not wait a second. Come on, out, Sato, you just do your best. Just don't kill Hana, please. Well, he got his. Yeah, again, don't be a pig. Mine! Ooh. That was a deep punch. Did you get one, or no? I'm guessing not. Hana, are you okay? Need a band-aid? Or a hug? They're being watched. Don't worry, you'll be okay. I love you, Hana. So yeah, going to a different store now. Let's try again. Well, it's not like it's a difficult job. I mean, even I could do that job, and that's saying something. Oh, Hana, you are just the best. Is that brunette blocking the pig? The boar. Can't we all just, like, beat her up together? Ooh. Yeah, that's how you know she's not a wolf. Also, the fact that she's enormous. No, not brunette. You had so much to live for. She's just so rude and disrespectful. I would kick her out of the store for that. Just somebody punch her, please. This is a fighting anime. Surely somebody's willing to punch her. Yeah, because you're actually a decent person, unlike her. But that was a good lesson for Sato to see, the difference between a wolf and a boar. Well, you know, so he can decide what he wants to be. Perfectly chopped in half moon. We didn't get any half-price bento, but we got something to eat. I would love to eat something you touched. You could lick it, and I would still eat it, happily. I don't know what it is about Hana, but she's just so likable. I just wish she had a bit more confidence in herself. Gotta share. It's okay, you can touch it. Just serve up those noodles. uh... It's... I guess you could call this a date, sort of. It would have, but we just gotta fight harder tomorrow. Yeah, even the wolves couldn't handle her, so what chance do the doggies have? It's a pretty cool shot. It's Ume again, isn't it? Do we have to keep revisiting this? Well, I love her, but I don't know how he feels. I don't think she belongs to anyone. I think she's a strong, independent woman that can do what she wants. You did not do that. Well, apparently you don't know her as well as you think you do. And are we zooming in on her chest? You're perpetually mad. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want to spend time with a violent bitch like you know? That's crazy talk. But yeah, that guy quite clearly wants the abuse for himself. So, if he wants that, he should start spending more time with Hana, you know? Maybe divert it away from Sato. She busy? Or did Ume get to her? Yeah, she knows. I might hate her, but man, I could watch those panning shots of her legs all day. Of course not. Wow. Apparently it wasn't voluntary, her not being here. Time for some more bento hunting. Well, of course. Some pretty obvious advice there, but he's not wrong. Do you have dial-up as a ringtone? In what way is knocking you out and kidnapping you nice, but I already kinda knew Hana was a weird girl, but... Apparently we have a group. A rugby club. That sounds like it'd be fun to deal with. They don't count as wolves either, right? I mean, they call it a Tempest, so yeah, I guess it does make them something else. They just gave up, really? We're not even gonna try. That's not the talk of a wolf. Oh, and the boar. I want to see the boar and the Tempest go at it. That'd be fun to watch if nothing else. He was the one that was watching Sato earlier, the wizard. Looks like a wolf to me. He looks so cool. Is he gonna go for it? Got the Tempest, the boar, the wizard. That's something worth watching, I think, if nothing else. So it's the old guy as well. Picky. That's great. Picky as opposed to Papke. Are you really gonna give up? That's basically what he's saying. Honestly, you probably should because that's a lot to fight against, but you don't want to get in the habit of giving up if you want to be a wolf. Mommy, I'm scared of the rugby players. Yes, but I also don't want to die. Yeah, Sen was here, she wouldn't run away. And you're hungry, boy. Get yourself some food. That's the look of a wolf right there. And Wizard is very proud. Here we go. Stop that wheel. Yeah, you gotta wait until he's done. Greedy middle-aged hag. I mean, honestly, half-hot bento is a pretty good deal. Oh, actually getting the momentum. For a second. And then it just ended. The Wizard's up next. I'm sure the Wizard's got this. Yeah, he's not quite as... Oh! There we go. There we go. At least he was able to finish. What do you do with the marker? I think he's very grateful. I think that's what that look was. And at least the Tempest seemed to wait until he's done. They're already better than the boar like that. Now we get to see the Wizard fighting full on. So they have heard of him. So apparently their account as pigs as well. Nice. That was pretty... Not bad, Sato. Although, that's not fair. Everyone showed up. They're not going to be outshined by a Dougie. Yes, they're only for wolves. Man, Burnett's jiggle has been great this episode. Man, there's a lot of the punches have a lot of impact to them in this show. The wreath ones. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but... Well, if they had shame, they wouldn't be pigs, so now would they? I love the Wizard's like spinning attacks and stuff. I bet it is. Beating up people for food. That's living right there. Oh, bro fist. A lot of sweat is flying off, though. Oh, I thought I was gonna go for a stomach punch there. Ooh, you know, like that. Is he actually gonna get one? Well, Sen got one, at the very least. But that's no surprise there. Did Sato get one, though? Why do you have that ringtone? I'm sure the reason wasn't getting kidnapped. At the very least, you can't hit you over the phone. I guess that's one good thing. Sonic the Hedgehog. That's not true, Hana. Yeah, it's because I'm being, you know, regularly assaulted by a jealous stalker. Sato can't catch a break with the ladies, can he? that would be you, man. That would definitely be you, man. You know. Okay. So there is a bento in that bag. I'll certainly be very excited about your first win. Probably feel amazing. So that was the marker thing. I think he just grabbed what he could grab. Okay, then it was a very good first victory. That's something to brag about to the other wolves. Tempest, the big boar, the wizard. It was a party. Yeah, I'm sure she knows who that is. Oh. Huh. So he's like a member of the club, or was, or something, I think is what they're implying here. Because if he goes to the same school, you know, that would make sense if he's into the same thing. Yes, gotta make a... Yep, Kanashiro Yu right there. The wizard seems like a cool guy. But yeah, time to enjoy our spoils of war. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah. You're Japanese, you should know that. I just love how seriously they take this, and I love how we just keep staring at these girls' boobs when they're talking to him. It's so relatable, you know? Either the legs or the boobs, whichever is just easier to look at the moment. Looks pretty good, though. And yeah, his second date of the episode. The first one being with Hana, you know. But yeah, pretty cool show, definitely. Of course, I hate Ume with a passion, but aside from that, it's a very good show. I don't remember when the blonde-haired childhood friend shows up, but I am looking forward to that. She's a childhood friend or a cousin or something, wasn't she? Trying to remember. All I remember about her was that I think she liked to play video games together with Sato when they were younger. That's all I really remember. I think she like fights with the chopsticks, you know. I think that's shown in the opening. She's so happy to see him show up. Ume room. So now we get to see what Hana's been doing the episode after getting kidnapped and apparently forced to wear cat ears. I will not look forward to that. 1080 calories. 1080k calories. Anyway, that was the second episode of Bento. This episode, Sato got to learn pretty much what it means to be a wolf, because he's officially joined, you know, Sen's little, what did she call it? The Half-Price Association? She joined that club. It's questionable how voluntary that was, you know, she was very much forcing it a little bit, but, you know, I think it wanted to do it in the end anyway, so he and Hana joined up with it. Both of them kind of passed out afterwards because of all the stimulation. Of course, but you know, she took in the papers and they were officially members, and then she explained exactly the rules of this whole thing about, you know, little bit about the different territories, the rules, like, hey, you know, you gotta wait till the half-price god finishes putting the stickers on. And you also gotta, like, not take more than you need, like, no hoarding a bunch of them. You know, no turning out someone's hand after they already get one, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, that only applies to wolves, of course. And as we've seen, it's not only wolves that are after the prize. But yeah, Sato got a good idea about it, but he's still, you know, a dog at that point. He hasn't quite earned his place as a wolf. I think you need to at least get one bento, you know, while following all the rules before he can be considered a wolf. So I guess at the end of the episode he can call himself a wolf now. I don't remember if they gave too many specifics on that, but yeah, he definitely had a big victory at the end. But yeah, like I said, he had to see what some non-wolf behavior is like. Like the big boar, you know, the old hag that's just very rude and disrespectful and greedy and just a horrible human being all around, really. She would probably get along well with Uma in that regard. But yeah, she just slams people out of the way, grabs a bunch of them, and says, "Hey, old man, put stickers on the bentos, you know. Hayaku, hurry up, hurry up." But yeah, not a nice person, not a pleasant person at all. It was pretty satisfying to see the wizard have his interactions with her later in the episode. I quite enjoyed that. But yeah, the wizard, that's another wolf. Definitely one of the good ones, you know, one of the ones that have a super duper cool nickname. Like, you know, Ice Witch, the wizard, I could have swore there's one more name. One more epic name, maybe let's see. I don't know, I can't think. I mean, obviously there's some little nicknames like the monk and stuff, but those are just kind of like Hana nicknames, you know? Not like legit legendary status type nicknames like Ice Witch or the Wizard and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely some cool names like that. I'm pretty sure the blonde girl, childhood friend girl, also has a nickname. I think it has something to do with water. I don't remember. I guess we'll figure that stuff out later. But yeah, hopefully Sato can get himself a cool nickname, you know, a cool legendary nickname like I can't even venture a guess, really. But, you know, Sato definitely got better with this episode. We saw some pretty legit fighting from him. And he was cool because he was able to stay there when all the other people were leaving, when, you know, the Tempest and all them arrived. He stayed. He stood his ground, and with a little bit of encouragement from the wizard, he actually got up there on the front lines and was willing to fight, you know? So that was great. Very respectable behavior from him. Sato is pretty cool. Definitely earned some respect from the wizard, I'm sure. And just in general, earned a lot of respect from the wolves because of his overall performance there during that night. That was a very big moment for him. And not only did he succeed in getting a half-price bento, he got the one with, like, the wreath, you know, which is, like, the one that gets that is the winner of the night overall. So that was a great first victory from him. But it's really cool to see, you know. But, let's see. And then I know there's one more thing I wanted to mention with this. Let's see. But, yeah, obviously we find out the wizard, you know, goes to the school, you know, is or was a part of the club, which is all cool. But yeah, and throughout the episode we had more Ueck stuff, which I just don't like the Ueck stuff at all. He's just such a horrible person. But, you know, I'm sure if you're a hardcore masochist, you would really like Ueck's behavior to you, but since I am not, I don't. And I doubt Sato does either. The one guy in the show certainly does, and hopefully Ueck can move over to him. But as long as Hana has the audacity to be friends with Sato, I don't see her stopping anytime soon. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, if Hana doesn't want to call the police to deal with it, then it's just gonna continue that way. It's just how it goes. But, you know, it was nice seeing Hana wear the cat ears at the very end. You know, I appreciated that, of course. But yeah, speaking of Hana, you know, she has some good scenes, you know, like the little, you know, the date thing that they had there, eating and sharing their food. That was nice. That was a nice moment. I do quite like Hana a lot. She just needs to work on her confidence a little bit, you know, not think that she's dirty and dirties anything she touches. Like, somebody needs to talk to her about that, because that's not a healthy attitude to have. But, you know, she's great. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because it's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.